Hi guys. Good morning. How are y'all doing? Well, I'm doing pretty good this morning. Today's going to be a good day. I have decided this. And I think that's half the battle. I think that's half the battle. I think you have to get up sometimes and just say, we're going to have a good day. No matter what the devil throws at us, we're going to have a good day today. Uncle John is holding on, and so we're still in prayer for him, um, and just um, praying that the Lord's will is going to be done there in that situation. I'm getting ready to go out here and feed these chickens, and I wanted to go live a little bit before that because I want y'all to see this army that comes barreling at me, which they may not come as hard today because I made the mistake and I fed the pony and the mule first. And so that included sweet feed. And so, when I threw the sweet feed out, of course, they all come running for that too. And the goats, and which it actually surprised me because the goats were able to go under the corral panels and into the pony mule enclosure, and they I kind of half expected the mule to run them off, but she apparently has been exposed to goats at some point in her life. I got her, she was already like 4 years old, so she did not react negatively to the goats, which was surprised me actually. um but um So they were in there sharing the sweet feed. Everybody was all together. So which as of right now, I'm putting it on in a pan on the ground. But I am gonna get some hanging feeders, to go over the fence panels so the goats can't reach it. Because I'd like to start a worming 5-day wormer with pellets for the pony and the mule because they're due for that. And I don't want to get the goat. I've already wormed the goats just recently, so I don't want to double worm them because you can burn up their microbiome, and it's just a whole situation. So 4, 5, 6. I'm missing 2 baby guineas this morning. There are 2 of them that run together that don't run with the rest of them. I just don't see them this morning. But the other ones, let me show you. They're out here this morning. They're on the ground. They're doing their little guinea duties. They're starting to look more like guineas. And they're just pecking away at the ground, and hopefully that's ticks they're picking up. That's what we hope for. That's what they're here for. That's their job. So they're doing a good job this morning. And that sounds like somebody just laid an egg. We got to go collect eggs this morning too. I didn't get to it yesterday, so I definitely. And sometimes I do that. Sometimes I'll let it roll to the next morning because, especially if I don't know what happened when it got really, really rainy for that 2 or 3 days in a row. It was, the hens kind of slowed down a little bit. I think it was the light. I don't know. Maybe they just weren't up for it because it was like, oh, we're not doing this. It's raining. I don't know, but yeah, life is good on the farm today. I'm so glad to have my pony and my mule here, and take that burden off Anthony when he comes home. We've just got the one horse at the boarding facility now, and that's Bob. And hopefully soon he will be able to come here and join the rest of everybody else too. So we're excited about that. Here's one of the ducks. Shoot. The rest of them were through here just a minute ago. I don't know where they went. But they're getting their feathers completed. They're not little fluffy ducks no more. There they go. Oh my gosh. They're so cute. Here they go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 6th one already went down this way. So the ducks did quite a bit better as far as survival rate. We were able to bring 6 of 6 all the way through. The guineas did not fare as well. We've got 8 out of 15 left. And what was odd about it is that we never lost any of our guinea chicks until, actually they're called Keats. Guinea babies are called Keats. We didn't lose any until they were a few weeks old, and then it was just like a domino effect. And by the time we got up to the big brooder, we were down quite a bit. So, which, 50%, just right at 50%, I would consider to be okay. It's not the best. I really need to raise off one more batch of those. Now that it's warmer outside, they would only have to be in the house in a tote brooder for probably a week or two, maybe at the most, maybe a week. And then they could go out to the big brooder up here, which would make things a lot easier. It was hard having them in the house. I had to change their bedding like twice a day. And now I've bought bigger water things and bigger feeders, so they could go up here and probably wouldn't have to be dealt with, but like every other day. But already these guineas that I have now, they're already like really good flyers. So when the coop is shut up, it does not contain them at all. When I have the door closed on the coop, they can still fly over. And I have no intention of cutting their wings because that's one of their best defenses against predators, is the fact that they can fly pretty well. So, and they will be free range for their entire lives here because that's their purpose. Every animal that comes here has a job. Okay. So, and that's right down to the pets. So the only people that don't have jobs here are Lucy and Ellie. And they're just, and they do have a job. They are my companions and they are my sweet little puppy dogs and I love them. But as far as jobs, so chickens are giving us eggs. And they're also, when they're free ranging, they're really good for pest control and snake patrol. So that's good. And then the goats, they are weed control. And I know a lot of you don't agree with this, but at some point we will be probably processing some of the younger goats for meat as well. Goat is actually very good. if it's prepared correctly. But that's on down the line. The dogs, the two outside dogs, well, Juki's a inside outside, and Buttermilk comes in occasionally, but the two bigger dogs, their job is livestock patrol and livestock, guard, keeping varmints away. We've not had any loss to predators with our chickens, which we've been here. We've actually owned the property for over a year. We've been here since October 31st, and I had chickens, I think, by November, December. So, I don't know. I'd have to go back and look, but in all that time, we've not had any loss, predator loss. And I credit that to the dogs, and they know their job. So in the daytime, Juki does a lot of sleeping. Buttermilk does a lot of stretching in the sun, sleeping. And at nighttime, even Juki, she's sent outside, and she knows what she's supposed to do, and they do it. We are getting some pigs, and pigs are going to have a job. They're going to have their first job when they get here is going to be to turn up or till up the ground back in our woods, to get rid of all that underbrush and undergrowth back there. And then I'm going to go back in and eventually I hope to be able to grow Silva. It's Silva, and you can let animals graze that once it's established, to have some pasture area for the goats and the ponies and the horses. So that's their first job, will be to turn up all that soil back there for that. And then their secondary job is also to provide food for the freezer. And then we will be adding rabbits at some point. I haven't done it yet. I don't want to take that on just yet. I found out that rabbit is a gout approved meat. And so we will be adding meat rabbits to the farm at some point. So, yeah. Lots of stuff. Everything has a job. So that's good, But, yeah. So let me show you guys how the chicken feed works in the mornings. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, Lord, ow. My knee hurts. There we go. I don't know what I've done to it. This has been like 2 weeks now. Chick, 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 chick. Here, chick, 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 chick. Here, chick, 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 chick. Chick, 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 chick. Chick, 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 chick. Uh-oh. All right. Come on. Come on, goat. There. This is the goat. I put him a little bit of, which the chickens eat some of those too. Joe. In. Alright. Here, chick, 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 chick. I'm coming with the corn. Hang on, guys. Hang on, y'all. Here, chick, chick, chick. There we go. All right. This is the flock. Not this. This is not a chicken. This is not a chicken. Oh, let's see. There's Cluck Norris. Now I want to show y'all something. Hey, Buttermilk, stop it. I want to show y'all something. Okay, see this black and white right here? That is a young rooster. And this one right here with the red on his back, that's a young rooster. And I'm pretty sure this one right here is also a young rooster. So, we got 3 of those. They're going to have to be figured out. But yeah, this is the daily hustle. Let's go see what we've got. I need to get me I gotta grab this scoop. We gotta go up here and check. I gotta fill up the layer pellets. Now here's the problem with putting a feeder of layer pellets out right now. Actually, I'm gonna not do that. I'm just gonna put another scoop over here on the ground. The goats have took a liking to laying pellets. So they will stand there and eat laying pellets until the whole feeder, it's a 30-pound feeder, until it's gone. So we're trying to discourage that. But until we get the goats in their own enclosure, we're just going to feed the laying pellets on the ground. So let's go down here and see what the egg situation looks like. What's up, goat? Oh, Lordy. Hey, chickie, why ain't you up there eating? Whack, 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 whack. That's a female goat. Hear that? There's a difference in the sounds they make. Oh my goodness. What are you doing, guys? Uh-oh. My help's here. Let's see how many eggs we got so far today. Uh-oh. Got a couple up here. Alright, guys, I'm going to have to go. My help's here. Bye.